The guardians were stunned when their cherished feline suddenly turned out to be pregnant. But the true revelation arrived later when she birthed something that even veteran doctors could not explain. Luna had always been an ordinary pet until the day she suddenly vanished. The smoky cat with quiet emerald eyes simply did not return. The Vance family waits by the entrance. They call her name until their throats are raw. They shake treat containers in the garden. They ask every neighbor on the block. Nothing. She never wanders far, Sarah Vance tells her husband. Something occurred to her. Days pass like slow agony. Sarah leaves meals on the steps. It remains untouched. Perhaps she found a new residence, Mark suggests softly. Sarah's eyes spark with fury. She would not desert us. She would not. 1 week becomes 2. Hope starts to wither. Sarah stops putting out fresh meals. They brace themselves for the worst. Then on day 18, Luna returns. She appears on the porch at daybreak. Thin, bruised, her smoky fur tangled with grime, but her eyes are luminous, almost thrilled. Sarah hears her calling. She rushes to the entrance. Tears fall down her face. Luna! Oh my goodness, Luna. The cat trots inside like nothing happened. She eats an entire bowl of kibble. She drinks heavily. Then she nests in her favorite spot by the window. Within minutes, she is vibrating with a purr. The clinic visit shows scratches, small wounds, signs of wild living, but nothing fatal. She likely got caught somewhere, Dr. Miller explains. Perhaps a cellar or a shed. Someone finally opened the exit. The family accepts this theory. They are too thankful to doubt it. Luna is home. That is all that matters. Life returns to normal, mostly. Luna seems different somehow. More vigilant, more observant. She spends hours gazing out the window. At what? No one can tell. She also gains weight swiftly. Her stomach expands. Her hunger becomes massive. Sarah takes Luna back to Dr. Miller. He examines her with care. Then he looks up with amazement. She is pregnant. Sarah's jaw drops. That is impossible. She is fixed. Dr. Miller checks his files. He scowls. According to this, she was spayed 3 years ago, but I am looking at a very pregnant cat. Could the operation have failed? It is incredibly rare, but not unheard of. It is a biological anomaly called ovarian remnant syndrome. Sometimes a tiny fragment of ovarian tissue stays. It can grow back and produce hormones over time. Sarah drives home in a daze. Pregnant after 3 years of being fixed? What are the odds? Mark is equally breathless. How many babies? The doctor could not tell. At least 4, maybe more. Their son Leo is ecstatic. We are getting kittens. Can we keep them all? Absolutely not, Mark says strictly. We will find them good homes. But that would soon become very complex. 9 weeks later, on a Saturday morning, Luna goes into labor. Sarah prepares a nesting area in the utility room. Soft towels, low lights. Everything the internet says a mother needs. Luna ignores it entirely. She chooses the guest bedroom wardrobe instead, behind Mark's hiking boots, in the darkest spot possible. The birth takes hours. Sarah checks periodically. Luna snarls at her every time. A warning. Keep away. Finally, silence. Then the softest chirping sounds. Sarah looks into the wardrobe carefully. Her light reveals tiny frames. 1, 2, 3. She counts slowly. 5, 7, 9, 10 kittens. Mark, come see this. The family gathers at the wardrobe door. 10 tiny kittens feed against Luna's stomach. Their eyes are still shut. Their ears are pressed flat. They look like little velvet beans. That is a lot of babies, Leo whispers. Over the next few days, something weird begins to happen. Luna will not settle. She moves the kittens constantly, from the wardrobe to under the couch, from under the couch to the laundry basket, from the basket to a wooden crate in the hallway. Why does she keep moving them? Leo asks. Sarah reads journals online. Sometimes cats do this if they feel threatened, but I do not understand why. Our home is perfectly secure. Luna also becomes unusually fierce. She snarls at Mark when he walks past. She strikes at Leo for no reason. She even snaps at Leo once when he gets too close to the litter. This is not like her, Mark says. Luna has always been gentle. Maybe it is just maternal stress, Sarah suggests. She is guarding her infants. But something feels wrong. Luna acts more like a predator than a house cat. Her behavior becomes more erratic by the day. The kittens are growing fast. At 1 week old, their eyes start opening. At 2 weeks, they begin crawling. At 3 weeks, they are walking. And that is when the family first notices something peculiar. Do they all move the same way? Sarah asks Mark one evening. They watch the kittens together. 6 of them stumble around normally, shaky, unsure, like regular infant cats. But 4 of them move differently. Their steps are more confident, more purposeful. They seem powerful somehow. Maybe they are just growing at different speeds, Mark says. Maybe. Before we continue with this shocking discovery, do not forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. You will not believe what happens next. At 4 weeks old, the differences become impossible to ignore. 6 kittens have smoky fur like Luna, soft faces, pink noses. They cry softly and sweetly. The other 4 look strange. Their fur has exotic patterns emerging. Their legs seem longer. Their ears are larger than normal. And they do not cry like the others. They make odd clicking sounds, short and sharp, almost like a hawk. Should we call the doctor? Sarah asks anxiously. And tell him what? That 4 kittens look odd? They do not just look odd, they act odd too. It is true. The 4 strange kittens are already leaping, already scouting, already showing wisdom that seems too advanced for their age. One of them figures out how to climb the gate. The family finds him on top of the china cabinet. How did you get up there? Mark stares in shock. You are 4 weeks old. Another one opens a drawer with her paw. She gets inside and tips over a bag of snacks. They are too clever, Sarah says quietly. This is not natural. Leo names all the kittens anyway. The smoky ones get sweet names. Misty, Ash, Silver, Velvet, Cloud, and Rain. The unusual ones get different names. Rogue, Phoenix, Nyx, and Titan. Rogue earns his name quickly. He is the largest of the 4, the most hostile. He dominates the smoky kittens constantly. Phoenix lives up to her name too. She climbs everything. The drapes, the bookcase. Nothing stops her. Nyx is hauntingly smart. She watches people constantly, tracks them, learns from them. She figures out the lid of the food bin and opens it herself. Titan is the softest of the 4, but even he is wilder than any normal kitten. His focus never wavers. He observes everything. At 6 weeks old, things take a scary turn. Leo reaches down to touch Rogue. The kitten bites down hard on his finger. Blood flows immediately. Leo cries out. Luna appears from nowhere. She attacks Rogue fiercely, holds him down, growls in his face, correcting him for hurting her human. Sarah rushes Leo to the clinic. 5 stitches, a shot, stern warnings from the doctor. Animal bites are serious. Watch for infection. If it swells or turns red, come back immediately. That night, the family holds a meeting. Mark is firm. We cannot keep Rogue. He bit Leo badly. What if he does it again? What about the others? Leo asks sadly. I do not know, but something is off with those 4 kittens. Sarah looks at them in the nursery. Titan, Phoenix, Nyx, and Rogue. They are stunning in a chilling way. We need to call Dr. Miller, she says finally. We need answers. Dr. Miller arrives the next morning. He examines each kitten with focus. His face grows more grim with each one. He measures their heads, their leg span, and their ear shape. He listens to their sounds. He watches how they move. Finally, he sits down heavily. I need to ask you something. Where exactly did Luna go during those 18 days? We do not know, Sarah says. We thought she was locked in a garage or something. Did you search the forest behind your home? A little. Why? Dr. Miller pulls out his device. He shows them photos. Tall, spotted cats with giant ears and long legs. These are savanna cats. They are a hybrid species, part domestic cat, part African serval. Mark stares at the images. What does this have to do with Luna? There was a luxury breeding ranch about 10 miles from here. Very expensive business. Each cat was worth thousands of dollars. Was? The owner passed away 6 months ago. The ranch was supposed to be closed correctly, but there were issues. Not all the animals were found. Some escaped. Others were possibly abandoned on purpose. The room goes very silent. Dr. Miller continues slowly. If Luna met one of those males during her time away, and if her biology allowed it, this could happen. You think these 4 kittens are hybrids? Sarah's voice trembles. I believe so. The bone structure, the leg length, the ear size, the sounds, the extreme intelligence. These are all hybrid traits. Mark runs his hands through his hair. So, what do we do? That is up to you, but you need to understand what you are facing. These are not regular house pets. They never will be. What does that mean? It means they have wild souls. They are smarter than normal cats, faster, stronger, and more intense. They require specific care, specific training, and specific boundaries. This is an educational moment for any pet owner. Taking on a hybrid is a lifetime commitment to a creature that is half wild. Sarah feels tears rising. Should we give them away? To whom? Most people cannot manage hybrid cats. They need expert owners, special licenses in some regions. These kittens are half wild. That wildness does not fade. The family spends days debating options. Keep them, rehome them, or send them to a sanctuary. Leo speaks up during one talk. His hand is still wrapped, but his voice is steady. I want to keep them, even Rogue. They are Luna's babies. They are our family. They are risky, Mark argues. Titan, Phoenix, and Nyx are not risky. Only Rogue bit me, and Luna corrected him for it. Leo agrees. They are unique, but unique does not mean bad. Sarah looks at Mark. He looks back at her. They both know this will be difficult. We can try, Sarah says finally. They cat-proof the whole house. Latches on drawers, shields on curtains, barriers on stairs, and special toys for high energy. They work with the kittens daily, teaching, social skills, and firm but kind discipline when needed. One afternoon, she sees real change. Rogue plays with Silver, one of the smoky kittens, gently. No biting, no aggression. Good boy, Rogue. Good boy. The kitten looks at her with those strange amber eyes. For just a second, something softens in his look. Perhaps this will work after all. 5 months pass. The kittens are now 5 months old. The smoky ones are normal-sized, sweet, loving, and perfect pets. The 4 wild ones are giant. Titan weighs 12 pounds of pure muscle. They are beautiful, striking, and completely one of a kind. One night, someone tries to break in through the patio door. Phoenix and Nyx hear it immediately. Their wild screams wake the whole house. The intruder flees. Police later find him. He admits he has burgled several homes in the area. But not yours, the officer says. He said something about the noises inside. Said it sounded dangerous. Mark laughs. It is. We have 4 half-wild cats. Well, they are better than any security system. Sarah often watches Luna with her babies, all 10 of them. The smoky cat treats them all equally, cleans them all, and loves them all. You brought us something marvelous, Sarah tells her. Something we did not know we needed. Luna purrs. Her emerald eyes are calm and satisfied. Sometimes the quietest decisions carry the greatest meaning. When we choose mercy over fear, we add a little more kindness, a little more hope to the world we share. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me continue sharing stories that matter.